D. Gordon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
A little bouncer. A quick out number 1.
Yeah, the numbers from last time, not too bad, as you see right here. He worked deep into the ball game, just didn't quite get the run support that he was hoping for.
Gene Segura will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cozart has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great name. Besides that, he's known for being pretty spot on when it comes to calling pitches on the corners. If he misses one, it's usually up or down.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Flipped out the other way towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. You'll look to build on that here.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove award in that position.
Zach Cozart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around there. So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Mike Trout will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Matola giving chase. One down.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he watches ball one. Runners on first with one down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Cano for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you're going to see right here the middle infielders are pinched towards second base bag. That's double play depth. And this is a ball that's hit a little bit farther towards the hole. So it takes a little longer for this play to get started, and they wind up only getting the one out.
Here's Albert now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Standing in now, number 17, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, he'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Trout. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Batting sixth, designated
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Ryan Healy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Cozart with the tag, and he is out at second base.
And just judging by that swing, that looked to be a missed hit and run to me. On show track, you can see that that pitch was in the strike zone, so that's a ball that he's got to get some wood on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Cole Calhoun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for Seattle,
Taylor Mottola
right
is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
All even now, 2-2. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there.
batting ninth.
You'll watch.
Catcher.
Head stays
David
down, ball
Fry.
gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Settling in now, David Fry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Center fielder number 9.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Leading off for the
Gene
Mariners,
Segura is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Segura.
Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, jumping on the first
fielder,
pitch of the inning there.
Ben
Gave it a pretty good
Gamble.
ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Ben Gamble stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded by Kozar. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mariners. Justin Upton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Nelson Cruz heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Nelson.
Hit hard to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. For the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Ryan Healy stands in as he looks at a called strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
0-2, here it comes. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Yeah, smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. And that misses. 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Simple throw over there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Calhoun, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
Taylor Matola will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now both runners are breaking. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 36.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Well, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
David Fry will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Hit hard toward first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
D. Gordon will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for the Mariners, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Ben Gamble will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
In there, strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Kyle Seager will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last
Up
pitch.
next for Seattle,
now this one
designated
does
hitter,
come in and get him pretty good.
Nelson
I think I'd be
Cruz.
angry too. That's just not right.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels nothing. Martin Maldonado will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Ryan Healy is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Healy.
Short, hit hard, taken in by Simmons. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, Taylor Matola.
Taylor Matola will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun shading to his right. 2 down.
The catcher, number
As a
36.
manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
David Fry stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Up top, it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Ground ball left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Justin Upton steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
But you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
On the ground up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
But this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Albert Pujols will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he takes ball 1. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Tap fouled at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Nope. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Gamble ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one, but unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Number 17 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
That ball's foul.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Leading off the inning, D. Gordon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Cole Calhoun digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Right side, hit hard. There's Cano, 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Andrelton Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hernandez looks in. Here it comes on 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Luis Valbuena will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out to right field. Matola on the move, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Robinson Cano will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First offering on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Cozart is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Martin Maldonado will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Jeffrey Marte will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon sprinting after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
He just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Zach Cozart will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Mike Trout ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. And the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Edwin Diaz is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3 and 2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit in the air to right field. Matola has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So the Angels down to their final out now. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, look at Seager. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man, Felix Hernandez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. We'll take that every time.
Our final line score tonight.
So that